In Bachona. Tuned in and ready. Came to class very early. Good evening to you, Louis. Malik in Adenta. Ever faithful, ever sure. Disciple of the opinionators. Abeku Sankofi, good evening. Nana Kwesi Ave, aka Cambodia, Vanguard Assurance. Lennox Ado from Dewu Ekwiapem. Stephen Jampo Koforia. Beni Dogbeda. Tuned in. Tony Awuvi from North Kanishi. Eugenia Sintimedi. Frederick Frimpong Befi. Dr. Cynthia Tego. Ever faithful, ever sure. Lectus Seku. Right here in Kanda. Your Highness, I greet you. It's been ages. Douglas from DC. Arnold Agbodo, Nino Gento, Dansuman Exhibition, Tojo from Tema Newtown, Imafo of Community 25 is seated. Kano Furiata, tuned in from USA. It always makes me laugh. I do hope you are paying some good money to Abusia Penny to pack. Well, that's my opinion. Without Osroncha Mene, it's just like Akwamuedu Masa without Nana Ansah Kwao. Ebenezer. Atisadil Cape Coast. Providence Nyonyo listening from Dewu Ekwiapem. Hey, I'm the Dewu 4. Dewu 4. Komo from Sasabi. Good evening to you. Mr. William Thomason. Mr. William Thomason. All the crew and staff of the Peninsula Resort. Good evening to you. Nana Kwabna Sapo, Hafu Kenya say. Start the way we start. Folks, until the lions have their own historians, the tales of hunting would always glorify the hunter. And you know, I'll say that again. Folks, I said until the lions have their own historians, the tales of hunting would always glorify the hunter. Hello, and welcome to the most opinionated hour on radio and the nation's thought-provoking hour. I am Nana Ansah Kwao IV, Chief of the Little Republic of Akwemu Edumasa, and I say thank God it's Monday. Another fine opportunity for us to meet up as one people to perform radio's finest ritual. A ritual I call That's My Opinion. Folks, and it's only here on Joy 99.7 FM every Monday at this time. Make it a point, make it a date, tune in and join us. And our topic today, folks, NEA wono and ODI. NEA wono and ODI. Nyadi okomode no. NEA wono and ODI. So let us all gather and make truth good. Folks, usually folks, nations have something that they point to. Nations have something to show for. And I am a firm believer that nations must have something to show. And this honors or responsibility increase when that nation is given a lot. And we have been given a lot. So at all cost, we must have something to show. And so I ask, folks, where is our Great Wall of China? Where are our pyramids of Giza? Where are our Burj Khalifa? It cannot be said that in the centuries of mining, there isn't any significant monument that we can point to and say, because of our resources, we have a state-of-art energy sector, which lights don't cut out when it rains, and maybe we have to do a whole show on that. I just don't get it. Why does, I don't know, is you to another light off? Maybe we have to do a show on that. But because of our resources, folks, we have a state-of-art, efficient health system where people are not sent away in an emergency. First-class roads. Point to first-class roads. Can we point to excellent schools that have sanitation and say, because we have gold? Folks, again, we have come very far. In spite, we have come very far. However, the speed is such that a lot of our own people are being left behind. So you have an economy that is growing and growing and growing, but you are not invested in it. So not many people are growing as much as the economy is growing. So too few become very wealthy, and just a lot, too many become too poor. The cure, ironically, is we must create more of our own wealth so that it will trickle down. This idea where you see the wealth, but it doesn't belong to you, that wealth usually does not trickle down. Folks, Ghana is due at least two. It would be good to have at least 5 billionaires, but at least 2 indigenous, real billionaires. We are due it. Because they are the ones who truly mop up the youth who need the jobs. So that instead of queuing to join the immigration and queuing to join fire service and prisons, they will be mopped into true jobs. Now, these are jobs that expand the economy, because somebody joins fire service, you don't expand the economy. You just, you protect fire. Very good, very efficient, very needed. But for the economy to expand, you need people to be producing, and even maybe producing fire tenders for the fire people. So these are the people who mop up the youth who need jobs. Folks, we must not be afraid of success stories. We become so much afraid of success. We must push people up. Folks, we must push people up. We must build that culture. Say, because that's the only time where you are also able to climb up. The issue of gold. And the issue of gold fields at Takwa. Now I've listened to arguments from both sides. After 30 years of profitable and successful mining, after 30 years of profitable and successful mining, their lease is coming to an end. And they would love to stay another 20 years. Why not? I would have loved to stay another 100 years. Because gold no masase no more. And I am saying that, folks. The ADE won't know you. The ADE won't know you. The guys who own the gold are the owners of the gold and not the investor. The guys who own the land, they are the owners of the gold and not the investor. This is ancestral wisdom. And so if you are owner of the gold, then the gold should benefit you. Folks, I saw a clip where the Goldfield Top Guns had gone to see the landowners, seeking their blessing for extension. Clearly, from what the Nananum were saying, they don't usually see them. And probably had the lease not come to an end, they wouldn't have seen them at all. And I'm sure the story is the same. They see the wealth leave, but not enough to show for within their little community. The same story. Scanning those close to it, there isn't a lot to show for. You're lucky about 20-seater KVIPB, about library B, about, they build a stable, class 1 to 6, zim, nesio, about classroom block. You have to thank God. Nananum, we have to put off our cloth and come and say thank you. No design, no creativity to help to challenge the children, nothing. The simplest common denominator, but I see a das. We must raise the bar. See the wealth leave, but not enough to show for. The state must help, folks. Do research. Quite a number of the old money families were aided by their countries, giving huge soft loans, giving huge contracts, tax breaks, state protection. It is our time, folks. We are there now. It is our time. Now let us grab it with both hands. Let us grab it with both hands. Now, I've heard the argument, folks, that if we don't renew the contracts and give the mine to an indigenous company, we then scare investors away. I don't quite get it. I don't quite get it. We have not nationalized all mines. It's not like the contract is still valid and government steps in to terminate it. Indeed, all other mines in the country are foreign owned and they are happily mining. So if one has an expired lease and we don't want to extend it, how does that make us such a bad destination for investment? I don't quite get it. It's not as if the president woke up and said, that's it, every mine is now nationalized. No. Everybody is mining happily. Happily mining, making their millions. But this particular one, the lease has expired. I am sure within the contract, we also have an option to say we'll extend or not extend. From all indication, it looks like that spot is really, really good. Folks, from all indication, it looks like that spot is really, really good. And I am saying the idea won't know we should not even debate this matter. Bring home the gold. Folks, bring home the gold. From what we hear, all the technical and the mining and the equipment and everything there to bring the gold out from the ground is indigenously owned anyway. All the trucks and heavy machines and everything there digging the gold out is indigenously owned anyway. But there's an elephant in the room. There's an elephant in the room here. That the company equipped and ready to handle this size mine is engineers and planners, who are the contractors on the mine, digging and crushing and hauling, the material. But the bull elephant in the room, the even bigger elephant in the room, is that CEO for engineers and planners is the president's brother, Asekra. So in the other for peace to prevail, let's just extend and give away such treasure. And that's what partisan politics can do to you, folks. From the accusations of Hotel Wawa to the demonization of Insunam restaurant, Now, there's a real opportunity, but for fear of reprisals, we want to let it go. We are stuck because people have already started. Oh, the president is going to take the mine and give it to his brother as if those is some, bar of chocolate. Nadia Mobi. Folks, we need our significant monuments because of our gold. We need to point to something because of our gold. We must bequeath to those who would inherit us something significant because of our gold. You cannot dig so much wealth from your soil and not have anything to show for. It is a sin. It is an abomination that we can't point to something significant, worldwide, monumental thing and say, listen, because we have that much gold, we were able to produce this healthcare system, first-class roads, schools, something that Nananom coming after us will say, yes, we have this thing because our forefathers got the gold and left this to us. How many years has it been? How many years has it been? And sometimes we rank number 1 in the world. Sometimes we rank number 2 in the world in terms of gold production. Can you imagine? The whole world. Number 2. Just say, Kure will go to power. Number 2. And still, you come in there and you can't point to anything and said, because we were number 1 in gold production, because we were number 2 in gold production, this is what we have to show for. I don't think there's anything to debate about it. I don't think there's anything to debate about it. Bring home the gold. Keep the money here. Keep the money in the local banks. Keep the money in the local banks. Something. But we should be able to point to something, folks. That this great wall of Ghana was built because of our gold. That these pyramids with Giza were built because of our gold. The narrative must change. The narrative has to change. And so for me, I am joining the call to say that nope, 30 years is good enough. 30 years is good enough. Thank you very much, but no thanks. Thank you very much, but no thanks. Let us bring home our treasures. Because otherwise they will tell you that our economy is growing at this size, the economy is growing at this speed, the economy is growing this, and I tell you what my Busiapenyi always says, that don't look at somebody's corn and start growing teeth. And show be a bro whom fifissing. But that's what we do. We are looking at people's corn and growing teeth and adding it to our oh, the economy is this size, the economy is that size. It's not yours. It's somebody just making money here and taking the money away. So you just see the numbers, but the effect of it, you don't get it. We should get to the point where when the economy grows, then jobs are created. Folks, recently with just this big push, Kakreyom started, you try and find an engineer. Very difficult. All engineers are on site. All engineers are on site. You can't even do nyabi. And that's when you can feel that something is happening. But other than that, they will just write the numbers for us. You have overtaken this country, you have overtaken that country, and then you are sitting there, yet you're overtaking other people. How? So this time, we shall grow our own corn and grow our own teeth and chew our corn. All nations have done it. All nations have done it. Big contracts, tax breaks, soft loans, state protection. You can only buy this, you can only export this, you can only order from here. State protection. And then they grow giants who become multi-billion giants. Then these companies now mop up the people, just employ people, they pay taxes, and then they move on. It is our time. But Kwame is in Kanishi. Hello, Kwame.
Hello, good evening, Nana.
Good evening.
Yeah, I support you. Yeah, you see, I'm surprised that the chief executive of the Chamber of Mines is fighting this thing. No, because he is benefiting from the whole thing, so he's afraid to support us as a nation. But I support you. We should take over. It is for us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. 0302216541. And well, we didn't say benefit. Well, he's Chamber of Mines, so that's his role to protect his, his members. And I want to help with the translation of the topic into English language for your audience who are not Akans and do not know that. The idea want to know, dear, he who owns it uses it. He who owns it uses it to his benefits. Nana Kwesi is online. Hello, Nana Kwesi.
No.
Yes, sir.
The Chamber of Mine people, no. Are they Ghanaian?
But that's their role. They are playing their role. They are playing their role in defending the people within his patrol.
So are they Ghanaian? If we have competent Ghanaians in their domain, why not? If we have competent Ghanaians who have what it takes to do this, why not? Let's give it to them. But if they are all foreigners, then they should cry all they want. How many years have these people been mining in this country? How many years? Now, we say we are doing the right. You see, we the people of Ghana, we should think, okay? I don't know if the whole 30 million Ghanaians, I don't know if we are all partisan. Everybody is partisan. So, those people who are affiliated to the political parties who do what they want to do and say all that they want to say, let them say it. But what about we? We, those of us who do not belong to any of these two devices, what are we also saying? Me, I don't have any problem. Even if when Ekukwado was there, the second Okorata was his brother, was his uncle or whatever. Me, I didn't mind. So far as the person is competent. Until the point that the gentleman was driving us into a date, and the president was sitting there giving excuses. That is so boring. So I don't care if Ibrahim Mahama is the brother of the president. If the person is competent, he's a Ghanaian, the money will stay here. What are you telling me? You think I care? So Uncle Lenny Papa, they're beautiful. They will say whatever it is that they want to say. We the Ghanaian Sudan, we don't belong to either the NEA or everything. We should say something. We should, if they come and they say, they are being good, then we tell them that he's a Ghanaian, we like it like that. But what will we say? We behave as if we are the minority. All the people who voted for NDC, are all of them NDC members. Or the people who vote for MPP, are all of them NDC members. Or the 30-something million plus Ghanaians, we are all NDC MPP, excluding maybe some few of us. So we should all get around and be responsible for the country. And I always say that politicians, if politicians they will want the country to burn. So this is what you are saying. Ibrahim Muhammad's company is competent, but they are scared because they will say it's the president's brother. So they are Ghana the Hopa or your president Nina the Ankanko for in a hole. When you have been pan the womb, Nana, they this one inside. Yes, I've been the womb. And you get informed penny toto. They want us to call them honorables. They say they are professors. They say they are this, and they will be happy with this arrangement because Uncle President in your Uncle Foreigner. And these people, they say we should accord them with respect. The person does not respect themselves. What do you want us to do? Nana? So me, I'm just pleading. Those Ghanaians who are not politically affiliated, we should put our minds inside some and say that this thing should go to where a Ghanaian. Oh, they are not Ibrahim Muhammad company, and there's another competent mining company who do the job. Let's do it after. And you're foreigners now. Tom. Now when you go to their country, the dynamics are different. We are human beings. And I really know they're saying maybe we should go and we pay and resurrect. The black man is competent of managing his own. We are showing that even though we are showing that we can because of policies. Why? Ibrahim Muhammad. So, one common and inquiry.
That's it. 0302216541. It's such a it's such a shameful situation. It's such a shameful situation. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. The company's been mining there, like they contracted for ages, since the 90s. And yet, since the 90s, no one would treat Aboya na lease Nasa. Na lease Nasa, well, lease Nasa Nemo, would you President Union, but maybe I blame the PR of engineers and planners. Maybe, you see, when your company grows to a certain stage, you owe it to society your story. You owe it to society your story. The PR team should tell people that, listen, this company existed well beyond the president coming into power. We were already there. Mining, already. 4,000, 5,000 equipment, heavy equipment. Not many mining companies have it. Before Amuni and Eba. Then people will then understand, say, oh, okay, it's a well-established thing. It's not there just because the president came into power. But other than that, everybody just thinks that, well, Ghana, a politician, very simplistic. But all aside, we can't find juicy gold today here and decide, say, well, who is not non-Ghanaian, who wants it? Brana Bejiko. Find juicy gold. Market is good, everything is good. And you say, yes, now let me go and find somebody who's not from here. Na Mefamano. Saint OJ, DC.
Hello, Nana.
Yes, sir.
Nana Nyankwada. For the insightful topics you bring every Monday. Nana, I will be very grateful if you can lead us into this education. The law, let's say if gold is found at Edumasa, why isn't it the case that the people of Edumasa can exploit it, but you will be in Edumasa and somebody will come from Accra to say, I have been given a concession. So the person is coming to mine and the people of Edumasa do not have anything to benefit from it. I have taken the trouble to drive through the gold mining areas in our country. And it's as if they have been cursed. No amenities, roads are bad, dusty, water poisoned, air poisoned, poverty is rife. So I don't know who made it a law that the land, the surface is yours, but what is in there isn't yours. I believe it is a colonial construct that was supposed to help the colonial master to lure us. And here we are today. We are still going by that same law. In my humblest opinion, I think if we should find any mineral, any gold or diamond, whatever, I say Edumata. The first people to have a say on it should be the people of Edumata before any regulation of government will come and complement it. But the instance where the gold is given to whether a Ghanaian or a foreigner and the people actually do not benefit from it is something dangerous. We should find a way out. And I like it when you put it this way. But let's say, if you go to Obuasi from 1896, remaining gold there, is there anything you can point to in Obuasi to show the whole world that because we mine gold here, these are the things that are there to show? It's mind-boggling. I don't get it. So that engineers and planners or whoever he is will move from wherever he is to come to Dama and come and mine and go away. And the people of Dama will still be impoverished. Nana Ansah.
It's a very sad situation. Thank you too. It's a very sad situation. 0302216541. For the quantums of money we are talking about. And then on the flip side, for the amount of distraction we are causing, we must point to something. Some solid education system. I'll be run classroom now, air conditioned, beautiful, greenly, really beautiful schools. And then we can say, because of our gold, our school systems there, A1. Or hospitals. Or maybe our roads. Beautiful roads. Maybe because of our gold. Because of our gold. But Imoro Al-Hassan, salam alaikum, my brother.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi, my senior brother.
Yes, sir.
You are difficult to be gotten. I always wonder how one can get your private line and share certain information with you. I've searched everywhere. I can't locate you.
Ziggy will give it to you.
No, in fact, yeah, you are always bringing interesting topic. Only for us to complain and go and bath and sleep. Because most laws that are affecting the countries were designed and developed by the colonial masters. And our current leaders have come to look at it, and it is beautiful and delicious. So they also continue eating it. They can't change it. They won't change it. It is never possible. What we are seeing will continue until the kingdom comes. Because as many leaders you change, they'll come and look at it. It's sweet, it's delicious, and they'll continue eating it. The ordinary people like us can never do anything. We can't change the law. Because you have to vote somebody to go and change it. And you go and look at it and nod his head and say, this is delicious. I have been out from this meal for long. Now that I'm here, you want me to change it? Lala, he will continue eating it. So that is where we are going to be. In fact, last week I was trying to make a point. I didn't even learn and my phone dropped or you cut me off. I don't even know. In fact, you see, you were saying that people should study honestly and write exams honestly and pass honestly. And I was telling you, how possible? You go and do this, pass honestly, and who will employ you honestly? You have to pay. Nobody is going to employ you because you had good grades. You have to queue, you have to pay, you have to wait. And it's not going to follow in order. It depends on who has the money. So why should you learn genuinely? You must find all corners to get the papers, and who is going to look at it? Who is interested in it? So that is what is affecting us in every corner you turn. The rich will always... Look, you said something I don't agree with you. That the country should make conscious efforts and raise some billionaires. We don't need billionaires, Nana.
No,
we need fair distribution of wealth. we don't need billionaires.
No,
What do you want billionaires for?
No, because
we need fair distribution of wealth.
No, they create that big.
Government should create it. That is where we are.
Take somebody like Zoom Lion. Take somebody like Zoom Lion.
If Zoom Lion looted the country and went off.
They're not gone off. They're still there.
But look at how they looted the country. Didn't you see the audit reports? Look, billionaires will align themselves to politicians and loot the country. That is it.
I disagree.
We need fair distribution of wealth.
I disagree about land. Yeah, I disagree about land. I disagree about land.
No. Look, you said that. You see, government, like you are talking about the mining areas. Mm-hmm. Look, I'm still always worried. Some private man will engage people and be sitting down and be paying them, and they will be digging the gold and he will be paying them. Is that not what they call guarantee? Mm-hmm. A financier sit down, he gather people, give them equipment, they will be mining, and then whatever you get, he takes it and pay them off. Mm-hmm. What is difficult about this for government to do? To create jobs for everybody? What is difficult for it? But the money we are wasting about, why can't government get people and engage people to mine lawfully, recover the environment friendly, keep everything safe, and give people employment? What is just difficult about it?
Unless we run a socialist system, then government cannot create all the jobs. Government will depend on you to expand your business, so you hire me and then you hire Ziggy. You know what?
But government can train everybody.
But government is not in the business of hiring unless we run a socialist system. But we don't have a socialist system.
Whether socialist system or not, the wealth belongs to the country.
Yes.
So I don't think this is socialism and those kind of grammar. Look, the point is that you cannot set up schools to train people and be looking at them, and jobs are hanging everywhere. And you let them be sitting down complaining, and you are going about with your nice belt and shoes.
Well, that's why you and I agree that even though we have created the schools, we should direct the students going so that they train towards real opportunity. You know, because if you just let them go and do pure grammar work, employment within the grammar work is it's not as much. So if we tell the student that, listen, we need 4,000 veterinary students, and for those who are doing veterinary students, you give them some stipends, people will do it. And then once you hit your 4,000 and now you need, aeronautic engineers, tell them, then I need aeronautic engineers. Everybody choosing that course. And then you direct your students to real opportunities. But yes, the state should create billionaires. There are people who, from their own loan, kakra, they've expanded to a certain size. Some are into pharmaceutical, some are into, whatever it is. The state supports them and makes them mega giants. Because once they're expanding, they hire you and me. They can't do it on their own. Somebody's into pharmaceutical, and the state says, listen, come, I'll give you a soft loan, expand. Give a little policy to say, he has no choice but to hire local people. So that's how you do it. That's how you do it. And once they hit a certain threshold, they don't need your support again. They are able to run on their own. Now, not even the bank managers come to them, but the regional directors themselves come to you and start dealing with you. That's what we need. That's where we need to get to. Right here in Accra is Kojo. Hello, Kojo.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Kojo. Let me hear you.
So, I first of all want to say without mincing words that the decision to give the mine to a Ghanaian is a no-brainer. Mm-hmm. No-brainer in the sense that I think it's high time we discovered ourselves, and most importantly, and religiously, which I know Ghanaians are very much, to use this opportunity to glorify God, to justify us as human beings. Mm-hmm.
For a very, very long time, we have relegated ourselves and haven't stood up as people created in the image of God.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I see this as a fine opportunity for us to justify we being an identity of God. I really don't see it. I had the opportunity to work in the mining areas in my early years working. And I am happy to see that the dynamics have changed, where you see Ghanaians in very, very respectable positions when you go to those mines. And it's all about supervision. It's all about having good corporate governance to guide us. So to sum it up, I think that this is a very fine opportunity for us to justify ourselves. And if we miss this, it will take us 2 more generations to recover. We've all seen what has been done in the last couple of months with what God has himself given to us, which is gold. I recollect way back in my secondary school days, my geography teacher in paper 2 always talked about value addition. Value addition. I grew up after 40 years, and it's the same story. Here we are. We've seen a low-hanging fruit of what Ibrahim is doing in Damai. What else do we want to see? I mean, what else do we want to see? How do we want to see it? The gentleman mentioned that Kwame Nkrumah said we should prove to the world that a black man is capable of handling his own affairs. I don't think God made a mistake by giving us all these minerals. We need to apply ourselves in an orderly and disciplined manner. If we don't have somebody to immediately take over the mine, let's wait. Let's bid our time. Let's encourage people, young people who are out of school, some who are in school. Let's pull them together and let's challenge them. And I can tell you for a fact that this country will not just change, but it will transmogrify as if it's magic in the economic sense. And we shall be glorifying God by applying ourselves to what is supposed to be done. This mind must belong to Ghanaians. Simple.
Simple. The parable of the talent, man. This is just the parable of the talent. Do not say because I didn't trust you. Let us multiply exactly what we have gotten. And I can agree with you more. I could not agree with you more. Hello, Peter is on the line. Peter, where are you calling from?
Yes, sir. Please, with all due respect, I'm calling from Salabadi Estate.
Let me hear you, my brother.
Yes, sir. Please, how are you?
I'm good.
I hope all is well. Yeah. For a very long time, I've not listened to you. Well, for some time, I've been listening to you, but I've not been able to have the opportunity to call.
Sure.
Yeah. I would like to ask a question, and pardon my language. With all due respect, these whites, do they see us as human beings? Do you honestly believe they respect us? We have some respect for us. You see, what belongs to you belongs to you. What is it about gold that pulled them to Africa and Ghana for that matter? They believe they've not had enough, even after 30 years. With all due respect, do they have shame? Something belongs to me. You want some, but you think you want to have the lion's share. Where is that coming from? Friend, I'm told these people are angels. They are enlightened. They are knowledgeable. When you haven't seen God before and see white, you have seen him, so settle it. Am I lying?
Yep.
You've been mining gold for 30 years. How do they feel when they see our environment? They consider us to be third world nation. Now they say developing nation and all that. The way this is. I mean, do they feel comfortable? Fair. Life is all about equality. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
These people have been robbing from us all these years. Take it or leave it. You know, the same gold that pulled them to Africa in the name of trade, they ended up colonizing us. It has been so all these years. And Kuma talked about neocolonization. And what is wrong with us, with all due respect? What is wrong with we having the highest command, the command of what rightly belongs to us? First, 30 years to be mining in somebody's land. Gold. To enrich yourself, your countries for that matter. You see the environment of...
Peter, sorry about that. But I share your passion. I want to say thank you to the international producers. Dr. Dapa, I see you. The people's Dr. Daps. Kweku Kweku Emisa Oliver, the legendary Ziggy. International producers, we thank you very much. News bulletin is up next. Kofi's all white and white. Oh, hey, Kofi's birthday. Oh, I was looking too sharp, man. Kitted in all white. Happy birthday to you, my brother Kofi. As for me, you know it. Nana Ansah Kwao, Chief of the Little Republic of Akwemu Edumasa. God willing, next Monday, we'll be back to do this all over again.